I slowly sliced off the woman's hair with a curved blade, then coated her body with lard and wrapped it in gauze. The next day, I carefully unwrapped the gauze and scraped off the lard bit by bit. The lard had completely absorbed her body's natural scent. Finally, I distilled the lard in a pot, and just like that, a bottle of perfume was successfully extracted. But I wasn't satisfied. I had prepared 12 glass bottles. Only by collecting 13 different body scents could I create the legendary 13 Beauties perfume. Each time I finished extracting a bottle of scent, I would skillfully dump the victim into the river. Over the next few days, young women in the town were murdered, one after another. The townspeople were gripped by terror. To protect their daughters, many families installed heavy locks, trying to prevent nighttime intruders. But it was useless. Soon enough, I had collected 12 bottles. I was saving the last bottle for the king's daughter. One day, I caught a whiff of the princess. She had a unique aristocratic fragrance. But with young women being murdered throughout the town, the king, fearing for his daughter's safety, had his men escort the princess away. What they didn't know was that I didn't track with my eyes. I used my keen sense of smell. As the princess's scent gradually faded from town, I quickly followed the trail. I soon tracked her to an inn. Though guard dogs patrolled the place, they couldn't detect any danger approaching since I was born without any scent of my own. The next day, when the king called for his daughter to continue the journey, she had already stopped breathing, her body ice cold. After successfully extracting the final bottle, I couldn't wait to blend all 13 scents together. The world's one-of-a-kind perfume, 13 Beauties, was born. But before I could celebrate, a group of soldiers suddenly surrounded me. A small dog had picked up its owner's scent, run to my house, and dug up the owner's hair and clothes from underground. Then the clothes of a dozen other victims were all excavated. It was obvious I was the serial killer. Public execution awaited me. On the day of the execution, all the townspeople gathered at the execution ground, waiting to watch me get beheaded. But I remained strangely calm, clutching that bottle of the legendary 13 Beauties tightly in my hand. I dripped the perfume onto a handkerchief and waved it through the air. The executioner suddenly knelt before me, shouting that I was innocent. As the handkerchief fluttered in the wind, the townspeople began to fall under the spell of the 13 Beauties scent. Even the king knelt before me on the spot. The next moment, all the townspeople, as if worshipping God himself, submitted at my feet. Only then did I realise the perfume was a success.